I really could use you in this really quick. What's that? On the mound? Oh, dang it. Hello and welcome here. Championship game of the Northwest Championships here, put on by Baseball Northwest, as I'm trying to get some verbiage in before the first pitch. Bunt attempt, popped up, and foul. Boomer Marshall here alongside Katrina with a K, hey, and Caleb Franklin out in center field. We'll be up on the scissor lift, giving you those good shots behind the pitcher. So 0-1 here to Cole Morlag on the mound for Oregon Metro in the green. Brian Baltus gets the nod on the bump. Off-speed pitch, misses low and away, and the count goes to 2-1. Not a final, so we're in the top of the first. There we go. Morlag, a senior to be at Linden Christian, up on the border of northern Washington and Canada. Why do I know that? I'm just a lowly serf here from Medford, Oregon. Well, my grandfather and my grandmother both graduated from Linden Christian, so it kind of hits it home for me. And my cousin is the head baseball coach at Linden Christian, so Morlag plays for my cousin, who's Daniel Vanderkoy. So a big shout out to all the people in Linden and up there in northern Washington, Kitsap County. If you're listening, thanks for tuning in on Table Rock Sports. We love you. And Morlag's going to make Baltus work here, and we're tied up in a battle in this title game here in the first at bat. Oregon Metro, and I mentioned this already, Brady Baltus out of Beaverton High School in Oregon, 6 foot, 170 pounds. He is not committed to a college yet. Here's the 3-2. That pitch is down low. Oh, maybe it was just a 2-2. Sorry. So now it'll be 3-2. Man, I sold that payoff pitch too. Baltus out of the windup. Obviously, nobody on. And Morlag, a one-hop shot at the third baseman, Malcolm Williams, and throws a little bit low, gets away. Morlag will hustle down to second. And the leadoff man from Linden Christian High School up in northern Washington on the Canadian border, able to reach. Tri-State, come on, where are you? Up at the plate now for Tri-State is number 2, Tyler Peterson. Peterson slaps one through the hole. Morlag got a good jump. Throw home is going to be airmailed long. Tri-State all fired up. Peterson trades places with them. And just like that, Tri-State up 1-0 here in the top of the first. Good piece of hitting there by Tyler. First pitch hunting and found a pitch he liked, slapped it through the hole on the left side, and a ribby for the youngster from Gig Harbor, Washington, who is taking his talents after his senior year of baseball in high school to Lower Columbia. Next up here for Tri-State, got a chance to talk to this guy, which I hadn't talked to him yet in this tournament. Reason being, he's a Hidden Valley, Oregon kid, which is about 25 miles down the road. Right here from Medford, Oregon, where I live, and got to talk to him a little bit about the upcoming season. He's a 3-sport guy. He plays football, basketball, and baseball at Hidden Valley. Here's a slow roller to the third baseman. Malcolm Williams able to come up with it, fire a strike to the first baseman, Dimitru. Peterson, though, with the aggressive base running, able to advance to third on the play. However, Metro able to get their first out of the inning. Next up, guy with probably one of the better names in the tournament, Easton Amundsen. Easton gets the start at first and hitting in the cleanup spot. First pitch misses, ball 1. Take a look at center field. Caleb Franklin out there on the scissor lift. Bringing you those great shots. 2-0 is the count. 1 out here, top of the first. Tri-State already got one in on an RBI single from Tyler Peterson. Amundsen, RBI situation. Easton, big swing. Pop up, back behind the plate. Foul and out of play. Amundsen, good-sized kid. Easton, 6'3", 195 pounds. Ridgeview High out of the state of Idaho. And has not committed to play baseball yet. So he coaches out there. 2-1. Right on that high heat and fouls it straight back. So count goes even now, 2-2. And Baltus in a strikeout situation. Pitchers have done a pretty good job in these, this weekend. Strikeout situations, they got a lot of them. So need one here. 2-2. Whoa, just a little. I think that caught the plate, but I think maybe low. I don't know. Looking from that center field cam. 3-2. Count goes full. Baltus. There's the breaking ball, and Amundsen does a nice job just to get a piece to spoil it, and we'll do it again. The championship game here Monday. There's the pitch. Amundsen fouls it back, and these two are locked in a battle. Amundsen, great piece of hitting, base hit up the middle. Not trying to do too much, shortens that swing up, and drives in Peterson. Easton with an impressive at bat there. Him and Baltus back and forth, just battling. Those are the ones you love to see. Tri-State with a 2-0 lead. Up at the dish now. Number 16. It's Evan Bailey. Evan Bailey out of Curtis High School in Washington. Big fella, 6'3", 185 pounds. Defensively plays the outfield. Watching him here. In the box. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there from Baltus. Oh, 2. Baltus with the breaking pitch. Got him. Strike 3, swinging. And dirty there from Mr. Baltus, the Beaverton High School product. Still hasn't committed for college ball. So maybe a decision coming up for him here in the near future. Can't tell you how many parents I've talked to down there below, just befuddled. A lot of kids on the Tri-State team from Washington, like Eden Blanco, he hasn't played a baseball game till he got here. The last one he played was in March. I mean, so pretty awesome that Baseball Northwest could bring them together for the Northwest Championships and get these guys 4 games. The parents are so thankful. Awesome stuff. 0-1 count, runner at first. We're in the top of the first. The championship game. There goes Amundsen. Looked like he got a pretty good jump, a good throw down from Weber, but not going to be in time as Easton almost got a rolling start there at first. Never stopped him. 0-2, though, the count to the batter, which is, I think it's Burke, isn't it? Isaiah Burke, yeah. That pitch misses away, so it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position in Easton Amundsen at second, who had the second RBI single here in the top of the first for Tri-State. Baltus comes set. Front door breaking ball misses inside, and the count goes even 2-2. As a fastball and spoiled by Burke. Ball's popped up. Weber will turn around and lose the mask, make the catch, and Oregon Metro get out of it. Not before giving up two, though, on a couple of RBI singles from Tri-State there in the top of the first. When we come back, the powerful Oregon Metro offense coming to the plate. Don't go anywhere here, live on Table Rock Sports.
Here, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back. Going to the bottom of the first. Tri-State gets two in the top of the first. RBI single from Tyler Peterson and an RBI single from Easton Amundsen. Tri-State goes on defense now, led behind Eden Blanco. It says Cesar Eden Blanco on the program, and the reason I know it's Eden Blanco is I got a chance to talk to Mom and Dad about 10 minutes ago. That's why I was so late getting up here. I talked about it a little bit in the top half of the first. There are two of those parents that are so thankful for Baseball Northwest and providing their son, what they have provided him, and that's an opportunity to play in front of you guys at home, the coaches, and they were almost overcome with emotion. It was pretty powerful. Bottom of the first, Oregon Metro leading off. J.D. Dorn. Pitch misses wide for ball one. I think that was ball one. I got to be on top of it more. And that pitch is going to miss inside for ball number two. I was kind of joking with this Oregon team down in the dugout. Seems like they're pitching it underhand sometimes to you guys. You guys can't make it out. Offense can get rolling sometimes. And these guys have had a fight at the bat rack all weekend. Dorn will draw the 4-pitch walk. And JD, leadoff man, will be on at first. Next up, for Metro, number 10, Cameron Clayton, product out of Lake Ridge High School and just outside of Lake Oswego. And he's on his way to the dog pound, University of Washington. So runner on at first, nobody out. And Eden Blanco misses upstairs with that one. But, I mean, think about it. Eden Blanco on the mound today. The last game he played before he got here was in March. No summer baseball, no nothing. So that pitch misses up and in. 2-0. Cameron Clayton, this dude's the real deal. Like, all weekend he's been just so solid defensively, and then offensively barreled up some balls, and there's a reason he's Pac-12 good. And that 2-0 pitches. Skied into shallow left. Bailey coming in underneath it, able to make the play. So that ought to calm young Mr. Blanco down a little bit out there. Throw strike, getting out. Use your D. Next up for this Metro team, number 14, Caleb Karpstein, youngster out of Bend. And they're going to check on J.D. Dorn over there at first. He's back safely. Karpstein hasn't committed anywhere yet. 5'9", 200 pounds. There's a ground ball up the middle. Great play by Tyler Peterson as he drags his foot over the base. 6 unassisted to 3. Double play. Tri-State out of the first. We're headed to the top of the second. Be right back after this. Well, welcome back. Headed to the top of the second. Tri-State got 2 runs in the top of the first, and then Eden Blanco, it took him about 6 pitches to kind of, find that strike zone. Once he did, it was lights out. Used the defense behind. He got a pop up to left for out number 1, and then a ball that was hit up the middle pretty well. But Tyler Peterson's like a cat on the prowl, man. Moving to his left, got in front of it, dove on it, stopped it, sweet spotted it, kicked the back of the bag with his heel, got up and threw a strike to first, and then had like a big roar like, come on, feel it, let's go. Up to the plate now. Is that 7? Yeah. Number 7, he got the start at third today. Gabe Viano. Baltus, who got the start for Oregon Metro. Still on the bump for the team in green. That pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Good location there from Mr. Baltus. A little info on Viano. Centennial High School out of Idaho, and hasn't committed anywhere yet. There's a little breaking ball, and kind of off the end of the bat out to right field, and maybe not the best path to the ball, but one that gets it done. And that was J.D. Dorn out there. A ball slicing away sometimes when you're in right. And able to get there, corral it. And 1 out. As number 11, Nate Rose comes to the plate. Nate, 5'10", 168 pounds. Idaho Falls High School in Idaho. That pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Take a look at Caleb Franklin and the camera out there in center. There's a line shot, but Cameron Clayton there. And able to make the play for out number 2. You could feel some emotion in this game early. Like, Tri-State came out, scored 2 in the top of the first, and they're letting like Metro know, like, we're here to play, boy. Let's go. We're not just gonna roll over, and we're coming to get you guys. And now it's time for Metro to kind of fight back. And 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the second. Good way to do it. 1-0 on the breaking ball that bounced in front of the plate. Baltus. There's a good piece of hitting by the youngster Esteban Ruiz. Esteban, let me get to him real quick. 5'10", 170 pounds, out of Pasco High School in Washington. He hasn't committed anywhere, and he's the guy in relief yesterday that was touching 88, out of the pin. So, good job, good piece of hitting there, and with a reach and a 2-out single, first base runner for Tri-State. Inside fastball kind of squirts away from Weber, and Ruiz, gets a 2-out single, and then it gets away and got a runner in scoring position. Jackson Christensen at the dish for Tri-State. 5'11", 165 pounds, out of Highland High School in the state of Idaho. He's on his way to CSI, or the College School of Idaho. 1-1 is the count. Runner at second, 2 outs. Baltus. This is Jackson 2 with an X, Jaxon. Or it could be Jax for short. Jax. Cool name, unique. 2-1, or 3-1. And Jackson Christensen will get the walk. And that's going to turn the lineup back over to, we already touched on the whole Lyndon Christian thing, so I don't want to go too far into it and abuse it or anything. But from where my bloodlines are from, Morlag, kind of a little spinner, cue shot. Clayton bare hands it, boom, strike across the diamond. Wow, that's such a tough play. It made it look so easy. Like off the end of the bat, it's spinning like crazy. And just to stick your hand out there with the confidence that he had. Cameron Clayton says, that's why I'm a Pac-12 player, folks. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Maybe some momentum from that defensive play translates into the dugout offensively. We'll be back right after this.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Well, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the second. Cameron Clayton was, man, that was awesome. There at the for the third out, little cue shot spinner, Kind of a funky hop on the grass, and no problem, says Cam. So I got a bare hand. I'll pick it up and just throw it across the diamond for the third out. What's the big deal, everybody? Siegel, first pitch swinging. Fly ball into shallow right. Coming in is Esteban Ruiz. And out number 1 recorded. The only thing that could have been better is if Cameron Clayton's leading this inning off. So, not the case. Because in that point, you know you're getting a hit. Coming up now for Oregon Metro, Titus Dimitru. Dimitru, 6'2", 195, Barlow High School. First pitch on the way is bounce back to the net here, the backstop, and 1-0. I just ran into Dimitru's dad, which the last time I saw Dimitru's dad, Dimitru played football in the second round of the state football playoffs. And there's a tap, and Dimitru hustling down the line, and Titus is going to have a infield hit. Anyway, I'll make the story really short. Dimitru's dad and I, before the game, happened to sit down and basically have dinner together. I haven't seen him since until right now when I was walking up the stairs, and I thought that might have been his son that was playing here, and he goes, "Boomer!" And he calls himself an immigrant. He migrated. He came from, I think it was Kazakhstan, so pretty cool story there. And it was good to see him again. It's been a long time. 1-0 on the pitch now to the Braden Munger. And Munger is 6 foot 180 from Westview. This guy can hit. He can pitch. He can do it all. Fouled back and out of play. But I didn't think I'd run into his dad, 10 months later at Harry and David Field in Medford at Baseball Northwest. It's crazy how this world works. 1-1. 1 out. Braden Munger. There's a one hopper back to the pitcher. 1-6-3 double play. Back-to-back innings. And in double plays for Tri-State. And you roll double plays up, man. It's short innings on offense for you. And back-to-back inning enders in the first and second for Oregon Metro via the double play. Going to the top of the third when we come back. Tri-State going to try to add to their lead. Don't go anywhere. Here live on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Headed to the top of the third. Tri-State with a 2-0 lead. And Tyler Peterson coming to the dish. He had a base knock, RBI single in the first. Here he's going to ground out to lead things off. Malcolm Williams at second makes the play. Williams on his way to Santa Clara. Sorry, not UC Santa Barbara. That's the youngster from Chief Sleeth. Is that right? Chief Sleeth? Jasada Brown. So got that one right. Put it in the good guy column. Top of the third, and Iwamizu, the youngster from just down the road, playing basically in his backyard here. Takes that first pitch for ball one. I think I mentioned this the first time up, but Iwamizu, he's a throwback, man. He's a three-sport guy: football, basketball, baseball. Hidden Valley is, I think, 3A classification, the high school that he goes to, just outside of Grants Pass. And good-sized kid. I mean, he's looking me eye to eye, and I'm like 6'3 and a half. So 6'3", I think he's maybe like 190. Let me double-check that. Yeah, 6'2", 195 listed at. And he hasn't found a home yet. Two and two's the count. Waltus is still on the mound. The Beaverton product. 2-2 pitch is wide and downstairs. So Iwamizu, I'm sure, being a 3A guy, and you don't have to be a 6A guy to be the best player, on the field. But Iwamizu, I'm sure he's got that chip on his shoulder, like, hey, I'm playing against all these Metro guys from the 6A ranks. I want to go show well today. There's a 2-hopper up the middle. Williams to his right makes the play. And a beautiful throw. Take it out, number 2. Good defensive play by Williams. And one more ground ball this inning, and he can set the record, the all-time record, world record. Three putouts in an inning. Easton Amundsen. Responsible for one of those other RBI singles in the first. On really a great at bat, double digit at bat. Double digit pitch at bat, sorry. Check swing. This could work. I might want to let it go foul. You're not going to get him. And when you're hot, you're hot. You're going right. Doesn't matter where you hit it. You're getting on first. Easton. 2 for 2 here in the championship game. And a line drive in the book. Next up, Evan Bailey. Bailey, Curtis High School product out of Washington. 6'3", 185. Looking for some 2-out thunder here for Tri-State. That pitch from Baltus. Misses away for ball one. Bounces in front of Weber. And advancing to second is Easton. Oh, is it Siegel now? Thank you. Are you sure? Oh, is that Karpstein? 14, yeah. Caleb? There's a drive deep to left center. Center fielder going back, ain't going to get it. Extra bases for Bailey. And he's going to try to go 3. And he's going to have it. Evan Bailey with an RBI triple. And he put a charge into that one to deep left center. Feeling good right now is Tri-State as they take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the third. Not done yet. As number 8, Isaiah Burke will come to the dish. Trying to keep this thing going for the men in black. First pitch is a fastball up for ball 1. Man, Bailey backspin that one out there. Barrel it up, and you could hear it off the bat. I love that wood bat sound.
I know, the crack.
Yeah.
Hurts like heck, but it sounds so great.
2-0 now to Isaiah Burke. If Burke reaches, then it'll be Vianu. Baltus. And fly ball out to left. Back on it. And able to make the play for Metro is Caden Rickman for the third out of the inning. Not before Tri-State, though, gets one more on an RBI triple from Evan Bailey. 3-0, Tri-State with the lead. Metro coming up in the bottom of the third, trying to get those bats woken up. We'll be right back after this.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Headed to the bottom of the third. Metro trying to get something going offensively. Really the defense of Tri-State and a couple of atom balls in the first two innings resulted in double plays that, got to credit Tri-State. Leading off here in the bottom of the third, Brandon Cabrera. Cabrera, Loa High School out of the Beaverton, Oregon area. And hasn't committed anywhere. This guy's 6'1", 155 pounds. Got speed, athleticism, got a little pop. And he plays the outfield. And still on the mound, Eden Blanco. And Eden threw 6 balls to start the game off. And I was telling you, I was talking to his parents before the game. They're just happy that their son was playing ball. Cabrera, a little fish shot into left field. And that's how it all started here in the bottom of the third for the Oregon Metro team, as the leadoff man is on. And a base hit from Brandon Cabrera. So far, when Blanco's given up a base hit, he just rolls up a ground ball like the next pitch. So we'll see if he can get that again. At the plate, Malcolm Williams, youngster that's going to be heading to Santa Clara. First pitch swinging, line drive, and one pitch and another double play. I mean, you heard it here first. And it's unbelievable. That's like 3 times now in 3 innings. A runner's gotten on first, and the next pitch is a double play. It's unbelievable, really. What are the odds of that? So just like that, it goes from leadoff runner on, nobody out, to nobody on, 2 out. At the plate for Metro, Wilson Weber. Weber, an Oregon State commit out of Barlow High School, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Looks at the first pitch, ball 1, and that second pitch misses high for ball 2. Here's the 2-0, and that's going to miss low and away. Hi, Bullet. I'm saying hi to the dog. He's trying to sniff out my Subway wrap. Yeah, unbelievable. He got my croissant sandwich yesterday. I know, that's why I did it. 3-0 count. Weber had the green light. Looked like he wanted to swing at that. Let it go, and he saw it was too high. So Weber makes his way down to first after earning a 4-pitch walk. And coming up now for Metro is Caden Rickman. Rickman, 5'11", 165-pounder out of Westview. He's an outfielder, a very good outfielder, talented outfielder. And got a couple hits yesterday. Fights that breaking pitch off for strike 1. 0-1 count. In the bottom of the third. Tri-State leading 3-0. There's a breaking ball that if, he had a little goatee there, he probably would have got a nice shave. Rickman watches it go by in front of his chin, so the count goes even 1-1 now. Weber, big lead at first, had him leaning a little bit, but throw was a little off target from Blanco. Weber dives back. Two gone here, bottom of the third. On that double play, L5-3. There goes Weber. High pitch. Iwamizu didn't get the best throw off there, but so Weber will steal second. And now a runner in scoring position here for Metro. And Rickman awaiting the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch is on the outside corner for strike two. Excellent location from Eden Blanco. Two. And that's going to hit Rickman. And runners now at first and second for Oregon Metro. So they've got a couple runners on after that double play. And scrapping, trying to stay in this thing. Adam Simshauser comes to the dish. 5'11", 165-pounder from West Lynn. He's a middle infield guy. Second baseman. He's played a heck of a second base all weekend. Good pitch there from Blanco, right back into the strike zone after hitting Rickman in a 2-strike count. So good bounce back pitch there. Here's the 0-1. Simshauser a little late there. Foul it off. Oh-2. And taps it down the third baseline. Just foul. That would have got him out of the inning, so Simshauser gets the call, gets it to go foul, and has new life. Opportunity to make one hurt here if you find a way to single or get it in play. Good things happen. The 0-2. And got an opportunity. Daylight and good attempt, but back in safely is Weber. Breaking ball, Simshauser. Peterson, dude, his nails it short and able to get the candy hop throw across the diamond for the third out of the inning. And through 3, Tri-State 3. Oregon Metro 0. We're going to the 4th here in the championship game of the Northwest Championships, brought to you by Baseball Northwest, here live on Table Rock Sports.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back. Top of the fourth. First pitch swinging there for Viano. And Gabe, a little pop-up behind first base. Malcolm Williams able to put it away for out number 1. That'll bring up Nate Rose. Nate kind of do it all. He swings the bat well, handles the bat well. Was great in relief yesterday up on the mound. I called him, he had a little bit of funk to his delivery where he'd come over the top with some heat and then drop down, a little high 3/4 or even sidearm. And it's fun to watch on the hill yesterday a little bit. Rose, and that ball is foul. So one gone here, top of the fourth, in the championship game of the Northwest Championships, brought to you by Baseball Northwest. Tri-State leading 3-0, trying to add to their lead here in the top of the fourth. New man on the mound, and we'll get to that in a second. Rose drives it to right, and play is made there by Braden Munger for out number 2, and the man on the hill for Oregon Metro is number 6, Jacob Matlock. Matlock, the product from Lake Oswego High School. He'll be headed to Lower Columbia after his playing days are over as a Laker. First pitch there is low and away for ball number 1. So I obviously know a little bit more about the high schools from the state of Oregon because I grew up in Oregon. I grew up in here, right here in Medford. Right here in the 541, baby. Sorry to the coaches sometimes for me being a little just probably so sick of me. I'm sorry. 1-1 count. And that ball is popped up. Under it. And making the catch is number 8, Adam Simshauser. 3 up, 3 down for Tri-State there. Metro will be coming to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. Don't go anywhere here live on Table Rock Sports. And we're into the bottom of the fourth. J.D. Dorn, the leadoff man, at the dish for Oregon Metro. He takes that pitch from Eden Blanco. He listed Cesar Eden Blanco, but talked to his parents before the game. He said, you just call him Eden. 1-2. That pitch will miss low and away. So the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes apiece. Blanco is, let me give you his height, weight, 6'1", 180. He's headed to Yakima Valley. And on that 2-2 pitch, J.D. Dorn will reach as he gets hit there in the back of the back of the calf. How do you get hit in the back of the calf? Just got hit in the calf. Maybe the calf or the shin, right? So J.D. Dorn, and as many plate appearances, has found his way to first. That's a good leadoff. Coming up next, Cameron Clayton. Clayton has committed to the University of Washington. And my jaw dropped when I watched this guy made that play on that kind of that cue shot. And he was at short, and the ball was spinning like crazy, and he just snared it with his bare hand and threw it across the diamond, a perfect strike. It's one thing to grab it with your bare hand, but when you get it with your bare hand, it's spinning so much, it's tough to grip it. I guess that's why I was so impressed with it. Like, might be able to get it, but then you're going to throw it over the first baseman's head by 15 feet or into the grass, and he just threw a strike. Got him by half a step. Leaning a little bit was Dorn, but back safely. Nobody out here, bottom of the fourth. Metro trying to get something going offensively. Tri-State has been outstanding with their defense so far in this championship game. There goes Dorn. Breaking ball, it's in for a strike. JD will steal second. And that's a heck of a job by head coach of this team, Bo Kearns. And maybe Dorn did it on his own, but let's get the force out of there because there's been so many double plays. 3 in 3 innings. 2 on the ground and then 1 on a line drive and then throw back behind. So 1-2 the count. Clayton. There's a drive deep to center. Back. And I think he made the catch. He did. Tagging is J.D. Dorn. Clayton drove that thing almost out to that 400 sign like you were talking about, Katrina. Yep, as he hit that baby with, he had carried that thing a long way, maybe 385 feet. And a great play out there from the center fielder. And that's my boy from Linden Christian, Cole Morlag, from Grandma and Papa, old stomping grounds up there on the border of Canada and Washington. So, Cole, good job sticking with it out there, bud, to record the first out of the inning. Cole doesn't have a home yet next year. Hasn't committed. There's a one-hopper back to Eden Blanco. Great play, looks the runner back. And able to get the out at first. And now 2 outs. Here with the runner at third. Great play. Karpstein hit it hard. Blanco fielding his position well. And then the wherewithal to take his time. Know he's got time. Look the runner back. Fundamentals. Good stuff. That pitch misses wide for ball 1. Siegel coming to the plate now. Caden, 6 foot, 220 pounds, out of Grant High School. That's downtown Portland, PIL school. The Grant Generals, the mascot Generals. Siegel on his way to Lynn Benton with his buddy who also plays at Grant, Clyer, Greg Clyer. I'll check the first name. There's a little one-hopper. Take your time, set your feet, read the label, and throw a strike across the diamond. Viano able to do so. And Tri-State gets out of it again. 4 goose eggs in 4 innings hung by the men in black. We're going to the 5th. Tri-State coming to the plate. Don't go anywhere. Here live on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from US Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Welcome back. Boomer Marshall here along with Katrina Sewell, Caleb Franklin out in center field, bringing you those great shots on the scissor lift under that red umbrella. Stay cool, KK, stay cool. It's going to be warm today. It's been a well-played game, championship game, I'll be honest. I mean, great defensive plays, timely hitting from Tri-State, especially in that first inning, couple 2-out RBI knocks, and, just a lot of game left. Just over halfway home, and you can usually tell how good the game's going and if there's some tempo to it by the time. And so we're going to top of the fifth, and just over, I think, or maybe just at an hour so far. So probably one of the most well-played games in the tournament so far to this point. So as it should be for all the marbles. Top of the fifth. Leading off, Linden's own Cole Morlag. And Cole, what a great play he made on that rocket shot by Cameron Clayton. Tough to stay with it, as he ended up going to the ground, and I don't think he's probably seen a lot of those, 385 feet taking you to the track. And he did a great job sticking with it, flipping the hips and running to a spot, meeting it there. So good for him. Robbed Clayton of extra bases and Metro of their first run offensively. On the mound, still for Oregon Metro, Jacob Matlock. Matlock 1-2-3 inning, last inning for Metro in his first inning of relief. Is this Siegel now, guys, behind the plate? Looks like 16. Caden Siegel behind the dish. In the squat, putting down the signs. Morlag, ground ball, shortstop. Williams sticks with it, throws a little up the line, and Cole just happy to get back to first and be on as leadoff man. Has found his way on to first base. Up next for this Tri-State team, guy that's been outstanding at the plate and defensively, Tyler Peterson. Peterson, he's got some stuff, man. He can play. He's got speed, good little lefty like slap hitter kind of, and defensively he's nails. He's headed to Lower Columbia after his playing days are over at Gig Harbor, Washington. Played college football with like 3 or 4 guys from Gig Harbor, Washington. Tough dudes. 0-1. Peterson taking. And that's ball 1. Jacob Matlock out of the stretch, and that pitch will miss low and away, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Peterson. We've seen Peterson go the other way a lot, left field. Big hole to hit through on that right side, maybe time to roll one over. Takes that inside fastball for a strike, evens things up at 2-2. That was the pitch to do it, Katrina. Off speed. And a good take there. Count goes full. See if Morlag will be on the move at first. Keep that double play out of the mix for Tri-State. Not going. Peterson, 1 hopper. Stepped on it, and I got to tag him. And Oregon Metro, the unconventional 3, unassisted 6, double play. And if we were like Babe Ruth baseball, we'd be all yelling on the infield during infield, tag him! And works there. So good defensive execution. Dimitru The one hopper took him right back to the bag, stepped on it, threw a strike to Williams, and just like that, 2 down, nobody on. Iwamizu. He's fooled me a couple times when he does that, like, late swing. It's like the Henry Rowan Gardner swing. He swings after the pitch has already been called. That pitch is in there for a strike, so 2-1. And that pitch is down low from Jacob Matlock, who's done outstanding in his, well, this is his second inning of relief. Hung a goose egg up last inning, 3 consecutive outs. And then leadoff runner got on an error, and then double play. So that 3-1 pitch swung on and missed, and the count goes now full. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. That one's rolled over foul by Iwamizu. Matlock is on his way to Lower Columbia after his days at Lake Oswego are over. Iwamizu pops one way up in the air. Pitcher's going to take it himself. Pop-up dance. And in the glove. And we're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Tri-State 3, Oregon Metro 0. Oregon Metro got to get some offense going. Superman on the loudspeaker. We'll be right back after this.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Boomer Marshall alongside Katrina Sewell. Caleb Franklin out in center, doing the darn thing here on Table Rock Sports at the Northwest Championships, brought to you by Baseball Northwest. Fun stuff. Beautiful day here on Labor Day 2020. You know, I've thought about this for a while, as we've known about it for a couple weeks. I haven't thought about what I'm going to do tomorrow, so. Dimitru, there's a little in-between hop. Nate Rose out at second. And a beautiful play to the backhand side. Makes it look easy, and Rose uses that strong arm as a second baseman. No problem. Off the back foot. I'll throw a strike to my main man Easton over there at first. And we got 1 pitch, 1 out, as Dimitru is retired. Next up, for Metro, the Westview High School product out of Beaverton, Oregon, Braden Munger. This guy can swing it. He can pitch it. He's This guy's a player, and he doesn't have a home yet collegiately, so 6 foot, 180 pounds. Yeah, that was good memorization. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed, and guy in relief, number 5, Charles Gargis. Gargis plays at AC Davis out of state of Washington. 6'6", 185 pounds, and hasn't committed collegiately. 0-2 pitch. Munger rolls one over to Nate Rose, and they are human. Tri-State. Everything has been like so easy for them. Everything just boom, boom, in and out of the glove, and so kind of the first mistake on a little tough hop there for Nate Rose, and Munger will reach, and Cabrera, who singled his last time up, will come to the plate with a man on first and a one-out situation here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch swinging, fouling, up and out of play. Cabrera at the plate plays his ball at Aloha High School, which is also in Beaverton, Oregon, just outside of Portland. Here's the 0-1. Up and away, ball 1. Metro, in the 4 innings so far, they've hit into 3 double plays. So the defense for Tri-State, outstanding so far. Can Metro get on track offensively? Cabrera fouls that one back, and count goes to 1-2. Eden Blanco's day is complete on the mound. Let's see, hasn't pitched since March, Mom, but goes out there and throws 4 shutout in the championship game. Good job, Mr. Blanco. She was a little bit nervous today. Like, my boy hasn't played since March. But, man, he settled right in and did a great job against a tough lineup. 2-2 pitch is low and inside to Cabrera, and the count runs full. Williams on deck. That's a good 3-2 pitch, and a good job fouling it off and getting it up and out of play, spoiling it. We'll do it again. I mean, this is a Metro team that at times in this tournament has, seemed unstoppable. And here you are, you look up in the bottom of the 5th inning and you got 0 up there. Not only did Eden Blanco do a great job, but the defense behind him. He used his defense. Stayed in the strike zone, trusted his D, and it worked out. That pitch misses outside. Cabrera will draw the walk. And Metro got a couple runners on here with 1 out in the 5th and a chance to get going. Scratch one across. Malcolm Williams, the Santa Clara commit, part of that Lake Oswego Lakers connection, coming to the dish. This kid's a player. That pitch misses outside from Mr. Gargis. Gargis again, 6'6", 185 out of AC Davis High School in Washington. 1-0 count. Malcolm digs it. And that was a radio call, sorry. 2-0. One speed, one location. And that's not it. That's down, so 3-0. And the man standing on deck, you don't want to look there yet, 3-0 count, but Mr. Weber. And that is ball 4. So 3 straight Oregon Metro players reach. And that'll load the bases for the big man from Sam Barlow High School in Gresham, Oregon. The Oregon State commit, Wilson Weber. BG Gould is up in the box, everybody, and if you don't know who he is, then you better do your homework because that is one famous dude. Coach K has written personal letters to him, the Duke coach, yeah. Nobody else has that. Nike contract, Beach has one. Weber, one hopper to third base. Step on the bag, Viano across the diamond. Oh, just skips away. So Weber is going to end up reaching, and he's going to have an RBI. And it's going to be 3-1. So Metro gets a break. It looked like it was another double play. I mean, it was a double play ball. Viano is talking to himself over there at third. I mean, it was just barely short hopped on the throw. And I think he had more time than he realized, too. Tough play to make with all your momentum coming, towards behind home plate as you're stepping on the bag, throwing across your body, and didn't miss by much. So now 3-1 game, runners at first and third. That pitch is in there for a strike, and Caden Rickman, the man at the plate for the boys from Oregon in the metropolitan area. Another way to say Oregon Metro. Weber got a big jump. Rickman got one right in the middle of the 7. And B7, bingo. Bases loaded. That one looked like that's going to hurt. Right between the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
That kind of like soft part of your back right there. Well, for me, it's soft. 36 years old. It's getting worse every day. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Number 8, Adam Simshauser at the plate. The Lion from West Lynn, ready to roar here. Looks at strike 1. Fastball inside from Charles Gargis. Misses, so 1 ball, 1 strike here, 2 outs. Simshauser with a base knock. Here a chance to tie it up. Simshauser, a little check swing foul tip. And Gargis ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Simshauser got a battle now. Behind in the count. That 1-2 pitch. Simshauser hits hard at the second baseman. Rose underneath his glove. Williams will score. Here comes Weber. We're all tied. Hit the ball hard, good things happen. Simshauser does just that. And here we are in the bottom of the 5th. Boom, boom, boom. All tied at 3. Back to the top of the lineup for the boys in green. Oregon Metro. J.D. Horn, who is still 0 for 0 at the plate, but has reached both times with a walk and a hit by pitch. And looking to put a good swing on one here in a 1-0 count. Maybe take the lead from Metro. They've already hung 3 in the bottom of the 5th. There goes the runner. Horn with the swing and the foul back. Bo Kearns, the skipper for this Oregon Metro team, an assistant on the UCC staff, Umpqua Community College in Roseburg. A budding new program up there in Douglas County. Jeremiah Robbins, the head coach, man. So, Coach, if you're there, hello. I used to call some games for the Mustangs. They're at Doc Stewart's. 2-1 pitch. J.D. Horn popped up and out of play. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th of the Northwest Championship game. All tied. Charles Gargis on the mound. J.D. Horn waits. There goes the runner. Throw will not be made down. And standing on second now is Adam Simshauser. So that force is taken away up the middle. That stolen base. And the count runs full. Here's the pitch. J.D. Horn. Good cut. Fouls it back. And both guys out there battling. Gargis on the hill battling. J.D. Horn battling. Gotta love it. Their 4th game in as many days. Some their 5th. They're loving the game. The highest profiled Northwest event for baseball, period. A+ rating. J.D. Horn fouls it up and out of play with an A+ battle. You feel me? Got to be close to a 10-pitch at bat here. Horn, and he'll foul it back again. Neither one giving in. Putting their stake in the ground and fighting. Gets me all pumped up. Gotta love some, high school seniors to be there. Full count, Horn fights it off again. Love it. KK doing okay out there? Okay. Here we go. 3-2 count. The payoff pitch. Down low. Ball 4. And what an at-bat for J.D. Horn. I mean, he fought like 5-6 pitches off. Fouled them back. Beat probably the best pitch and just rolled it over foul. And that's going to give Cameron Clayton, youngster from Lake Ridge High School in Lake Oswego, Oregon, committed, University of Washington, an opportunity. And in baseball, that's all you need. Hits one high to left, battling the sun out there. And the ball's down. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Oregon Metro will take the lead. And you could see it early. Anderson's fighting the sun. And right now, at this time, that's the worst spot to play in his left field in this yard, because you're looking right up at it in a cloudless sky, and that sun is high. 5-3 Metro with the lead. They score 5 here so far in the bottom of the 5th. Karpstein swinging, fouling back. The Carp man. Karpstein, 5'11", 197 pounds. And that pitch misses up from Gargis. Just a game of inches, baseball. I don't care at what level. And I mean, you're an inch away from getting out with a double play and having a 3-1 lead. I mean, and that's like 5 minutes ago. It's a game of inches. Two-one count, 2 outs. Oregon Metro now with a 5-3 lead. Karpstein takes that pitch outside off the plate. Count goes to 3-1. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Gargis, Karpstein taking, and it's in the zone. Count will go full. Fouled back and out of play. Some really good at-bats here from this Metro team. Not giving in, just up there battling. Battling. And find themselves winning battles at the end. And just like that, Karpstein will draw the walk. That'll give the youngster from Grant High, 6 foot, 220 pounds. He was behind the dish last inning, playing catcher. That's Caden Siegel, the Lynn Benton commit. No place to put you here. Metro with the 5-3 lead, trying to add to it. First pitch swinging. Pulled down the line. Bailey drifting back. Warning track. And Evan Bailey able to put it away for the final out of the inning, but not before Metro able to score 5 and take their first lead. So now it's Tri-State's turn to answer the bell in the top of the 6th. We'll be right back with championship baseball here at the Northwest Championships.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from US Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
Welcome back. Going to top of the 6th. I'm Boomer Marshall. I'm on the call alongside Katrina Sewell. She's on the camera right next to me. Caleb Franklin's on that big blue scissor lift out there in center, bringing you those great shots from behind the pitcher. And headed to the top of the 6th. And now it's a little bit different roles as Metro came back, scored 5 there in the bottom of the 5th to take their first lead, 5-3. Can Tri-State answer the bell? Easton Amundsen pops one up. Williams going back, fighting that sun that Bailey just fought and able to come away with it. Malcolm Williams, nice play out there. Shallow left for the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Jacob Matlock, who has been outstanding in relief. The Westview High School product will be attending Lower Columbia. There's a 1-hopper, 2-hopper. Clayton trying to circle around it. Great play there and fires a strike over to Dimitru at first. Cameron Clayton says, I see your play there, Tyler Peterson. I raise you one. Moving to my right. Short hop bang. And a dime of a throw. Dimitru with the stretch. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 6th. Something about, I know it's a championship with a showcase for individuals, but, man, good baseball today. Great baseball. Got me all excited. Good first pitch there to Isaiah Burke from Matlock. 0-1. Strike. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, and there's strike 2. Great 2-pitch sequence from Matlock. Way ahead now, 0-2. And you go 1-2-3 after scoring 5. Feeling pretty good about yourself. Here's Matlock. Off speed and strike 3. So Metro, in the course of about 7 minutes, gets 5 runs offensively and then 3 quick outs defensively. They're back in their dugout, trying to now add to their lead. We'll be right back after this with the bottom of the 6th. Don't go anywhere here, live on Table Rock Sports.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back, headed to the bottom of the 6th. Here in the championship game of the Northwest Championships, brought to you by Baseball Northwest. It's kind of a mouthful if you say all 3 pieces together. Jonathan Kerman likes to put the presented in there, puts his own little twist on it. I like it, actually. Probably sounds better than my way, but I don't know. I'm just going off what the program says. JK will be in, I think, next game. And my weekend could be coming to an end. I don't know. We'll see. Never know. Joe Brett might call me in from the bullpen late on maybe another field. I don't know. We'll see. Eagerly anticipate that. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th here. Harry and David Field. It was Tri-State with the early 3-0 lead through 4 innings. Headed to the 5th. Metro just kind of started grinding at the plate. Grinding at bats. started winning battles. And runs started scoring, and now they have a 5-3 lead. And defensive pitching's been very good both ways throughout the course of the game. And now Metro trying to offensively add some more support in the run category. Peterson kind of played a silly little hop on him, like back and forth, like a zigzag drill, and able to corral it, spin, make a strong throw over there to Easton Amundsen for the first out of the inning, as Demetrius retired. Got to see Demetrius' dad. I don't know if I mentioned this already on air, but uh-oh, what happened to the camera? KK, what's wrong, buddy? Camera's out in center field. Thank you, Katrina. But say hi to the Dimitri family back in Gresham, Oregon. As I hear, they've been listening. So thank you for tuning in on TableRockSports.net. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Braden Munger. And Munger swings and misses. So count goes to 1-2. And Munger's got to be in protect mode now. Cabrera waiting on deck. That 1-2 pitch misses down low. Charles Gargis on the mound. The A.C. Davis High School product out of the state of Washington. 6'6", 185 pounds. Count 2-2. That bounces, I believe, on home plate, so the count runs full. There's our center field cam for this payoff pitch. Gargis, and that's going to miss off the outside. That's not ball 4. That looks like it's ball 3. That's what happens when you start following Beej blindly. You get it wrong. Gosh dang it, Beej. 3-2 pitch. That's ball 4. What? You had 3-2 the pitch before. Last time I'm going with BG Gould today. I'm telling you that right now. Beej was down there buying ice cream for the kids like Willie Mays. No, it's a funny story. I did the state championship, not this last year, but the year before. Joey Harrington's there, and he's got about 40 kids around him, and he's buying ice cream right below our booth for every kid who wanted ice cream there. It was the coolest thing. The former Duck quarterback, as Central Catholic was his alma mater. They were playing in the state championship. Every kid got ice cream. Cabrera, hard hit shot, Rose to Peterson, and the turn, not there. Amundsen couldn't come up with it at first. Maybe the throw was offline a little bit. Couldn't tell from this angle. Sweet-looking little double play ball. It went 4-6 and then couldn't get to 3. But 2 outs. Runner at first. That would have been their 4th double play. And really, they've had a chance to get 5. There was one last inning that I thought they might get as well. So Williams with a big swing. We'll foul it back. Yeah. Joey Harrington and a, what do they call it, accomplished pianist?
Yeah, I was a freshman. He was only a junior at that time. And a senior at that time.
1-1 count. Katrina Sewell sitting to my left was in a piano class with Joey Harrington at the University of Oregon. 1-1 count. Oh, Cabrera kind of in no man's land. They throw it to Peterson. Got to get rid of it. And a little bit late, but it's tough because Cabrera's got so much speed as a catcher. Once he's halfway, you think he's committed, you got to throw it. Peterson stops on a dime and turns and sprints back, or Cabrera rather. So 1-2. And now Cabrera's going to find his way to second. One of those guys with speed, big time speed on the bases. He runs kind of like a deer, just like boom, like bounding. Puts pressure on a defense. Gargis out of the stretch. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th, trying to get out of it. Williams will fight it off. The 2 photographers here that met early this week shooting all these pictures, so parents, make sure you find out that Baseball Northwest. I'm not sure. I should have that promo. to make sure you get to their website, because not only are they great photographers, great dudes. Whoa! A called third strike that I didn't see coming. Malcolm Williams didn't either. However, that's why that ump gets paid the big bucks. We're headed to the 7th. 3 outs, and the championship is decided. 2 runs, we play a little bit more. And 3, then Oregon Metro will have a chance to bat in the bottom of the 7th. See what happens. Don't go anywhere here live on Table Rock Sports. We're headed to the 7th, and on to try to close this one out for Oregon Metro is Mr. Clyer, Gavin Clyer, Grant High School product, 6'3", 170 pounds, Lynn Benton commit. And if you want to make the guy uncomfortable in the box with your first 2 pitches, throw one way outside and then the second one even more outside. It's okay to be somewhat wild like that coming out of the pin. Just got to find the zone. Oh, my. Having a tough time is Mr. Clyer finding the release point at this. I hate to say that because it's not like he's out there trying to do it. And had a chance to talk to him before the game. Him and Matlock, who did a great job in relief today. That was better. It's closer. And a leadoff walk is kind of just what the doctor ordered for this Tri-State team. Get a base runner on, and how to bring up Nate Rose. That was Gavin Viano with the leadoff walk, 6 foot, 170 pounds. And the catcher, Oregon State commit Wilson Weber, just went out and had a word with Clyer. Maybe asked him how he was getting home later. Get his mind off things a little bit. Snap throw down to first. That was close. Weber with an accurate throw down there, and Dimitri covering, and just barely in underneath the tag was Viano. Cannot get picked off here, down 2-1-0. And there you go, Clyer. Find that release point and find the zone. Lots of confidence now. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Top of the 7th. And that's just going to miss wide. Clyer, in his first game of work in the tournament, was the opening game against the Oregon State, the Orange team. I think the only guy that got a hit off him was Bennett Thompson, the kid from Medford. So he was outstanding. I think there's a snap throw and kind of lazily getting back to first. Vianu. And then all of a sudden the tag's really close and he stepped out and touched first. 3-1. But my point was Clier had a real good outing on Friday for this Oregon Metro team. And if I put my coaching hat on, like I coached quarterbacks for like 11 years. And if you're falling away hard to that third base side, arms going that way. It's not my job to do that. So runners at first and second. Up to the plate comes Estevan Ruiz, Pasco High School product out of Washington. Attaboy. There you go, Mr. Clier. Gavin paints the black on the outside of the plate. And ahead 0-1. Clier. There's a one-hopper in the hole. 6-4. And Simshauser just make sure he gets one there at second. Looked like he had a tough time maybe on the exchange, trying to get it out of his glove and going to first. Good hustle, though, down the line there by Ruiz to make sure that they didn't turn that. So here's the situation. 1 out. We're in the top of the 7th. Cole Morlag, leadoff man, up at the plate, first and third. Clier will miss away. So 1-0 count. Morlag does represent the go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th. This is the championship game. Metro with a 2-run lead. 1-0 count. Clier pitching. Morlag swinging and missing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Those relief guys, man, they always come in, got to make things interesting, you know? Uh-oh, we got a balk. We got a balk. So that'll move the tying run to second in Ruiz, and we'll score. What's that? The balk. Did he drop the ball, Beach? On the mound? So Tri-State draws to within 1 run. Oh, it's separated too early. So that 1-1 pitch misses low and away. Tying run at second base. Morlag at the dish, leadoff man. From the home of my papa and grandma, Linden, Washington. 2-1, 1 out. Morlag swinging. Little flare shot down the right field line. Slicing foul. And the count goes to 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Morlag. Clier out of the stretch. And that pitch will miss away. Count runs full. Full count. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Morlag with a base hit into right. Ruiz takes a big turn, and skipper C.J. Ketron going to hold him there. A good 2-strike approach to the plate there for Mr. Morlag as he gets a base hit to right. Ruiz had to make sure it was down. And once he did, couldn't just have a 2-out jump, you know, where he's just banging off the crack of the bat. So first and third here, 1 out. Peterson at the dish and fouls it straight back. Man, it's exciting game here. Well played both ways. What? I don't. 0-1 count. There goes Morlag. 1 hopper back to Clier. And ball goes into center. We're all tied at 5. Morlag now goes to third. And Morlag was moving on the pitch, so he was taking off to steal second. And Clier might not have known that. So when he turns around, you just see Morlag out of the corner of your eye almost to second. So looks like he rushed the throw to second, and kind of an unlucky situation there for Clier to not maybe know that the runner's going. So unfortunately for Oregon Metro, ball scoots into center. We're all tied at 5, and Tri-State with runners at the corners and only one out. Here's Matt Iwamizu, Iwamizu, the Hidden Valley product, 6'2", 195 pounds. He would love nothing more than to put his team ahead here in the championship game. The pitch, Iwamizu with the swing and the miss. Back and forth we go. The final inning here, the championship game, all tied at 5. Can Clier maybe get a ground ball here to get 2, get out of it? Or does Tri-State get that go-ahead run? Maybe that base knock from Maddie, the local grown product, 25 miles up the road from his hometown. That pitch misses up. 3-1 count now to Iwamizu, the 3-sport star at 3A Hidden Valley. Clier comes set. Go to the plate, and it's just wide off the outside corner. And now the bases are loaded for a guy that, frankly, is on fire offensively in this tournament. Haven't seen too many bad at-bats from big number 14 on this Tri-State team. Easton Amundsen. Easton, 6'3", 195 pounds, out of Ridgeview High School in the great state of Idaho, home of the potato. No, yeah, I think they can have like a courtesy runner or can sub somebody in to run anytime they want. So here's Esteban Ruiz coming back in. And Morlag's like their leadoff guy. He's got to be hurting because he's got wheels. It's not like – I would maybe call like foul if it was like somebody that was not extremely fast at third. Easton Amundsen digs in. Clier now will have a chance to go back to the windup. Pitch, and there's a little squibber to second. Tag him. Can he get it out of his glove? No. Safe at first is Amundsen as he legs it out. Ruiz, Mr. Esteban, will score the go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th. And Tri-State with a 6-5 lead over Oregon Metro. At the dish now, Bailey. Evan with a stand-up triple his last time up as he backspin the ball deep into left center. He might have slid, actually. It probably wasn't a stand-up triple, but it was a bomb, nonetheless. 1 ball, no strikes. And a great breaking ball there from Clier. That'll help you find that release. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Tri-State with a 1-run lead. And a good breaking ball there. Just misses a little bit low and away. And the count runs to 2-1. Clier comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's going to miss up and away. They're going to take a shot down the third baseline. Williams was covering. Peterson able to dive back safely underneath the tag. And the count goes to 3-1. Evan Bailey at the dish. Gavin Clier on the mound. Here's the pitch. It's inside off the plate. And Bailey walks. Bases are juiced again. Loaded. The men in black. Boys from Tri-State. Up to the plate is Isaiah Burke. Burke, 5'10", 175-pounder from Thurston High School, just outside of Eugene in the great state of Oregon. 2 outs. First pitch is up high, ball 1. Tri-State had some good at-bats here in the 7th. To take a shot down the first baseline, I think they did. Yes, sir. Man, one way with Weber behind the dish because he will throw it down there in a hurry. And Weber gets Metro out of that top half of the 7th, but not before Tri-State scores 3. Now Oregon Metro's turn. 1 to keep playing, 2 to walk it off and go home the champion. We'll be right back after this.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
We're going to the bottom of the 7th here in the Northwest Championship game, brought to you by Baseball Northwest. Boomer Marshall alongside Katrina Sewell. Caleb Franklin out there in center field. B.G. Gould sitting to our right. And the owner of the Medford Rogues, president, general manager, Mr. May, also in the house, taking inventory on his field, his land, everything else under the sun. Harry and David Field. What a game it's been, a championship game, back and forth. Tri-State had the lead for most of the game. Then in the bottom of the 5th, Oregon Metro took a 5-3 lead. And then down to their final out, Tri-State answers with 3 in the top of the 7th, take a 1-run lead. Can Metro answer the call? Mr. Weber just picked off a man at first to end the 7th. And Will Weber now here with a chance to get something started for the Metro team. 1-0 pitch. And big swing. I think Mr. Weber was thinking about one thing there maybe, Beach. The Oregon State commit was thinking, I want to tie this thing up. I'm going to pick this guy off at first, and I'm going to hit one over KK's head in center. Counts 1-1. Weber, big swing and a miss. Camden Dale on in relief. 6'4", 185 pounds from Blackfoot High School in Idaho. 1-2's the count. Weber stays alive. Great battle up there by the Oregon State Beaver commit. Able to spoil that beautiful off-speed pitch from Camden Dale. Dale, off speed. And good battle up there from Wilson Weber. This kid from Barlow High School, 6 foot, 200 pounds. And he's fun to watch. It's fun to watch behind the plate. It's fun to watch at the batter's box. Here's a 1-2 count. We got a ball out on the field. More lag. I don't know where that ball came from. Did KK throw that at the center fielder? Wilson Weber. 1-2 pitch. Muscles it out into shallow left. And Metro. Metro with the leadoff runner on. Will Weber with a beautiful at bat. Fighting off pitch after pitch with 2 strikes until he got something over the plate that he could handle. And all those wrist curls paying off. So he's able to muscle that one off the fists into left for a leadoff single. At the plate now for the team from Oregon, number 7, Caden Rickman, the 5'11", 165-pound outfielder out of Beaverton, Oregon, Westview High School. Cameron Dale comes set in the 1-0 count. Weber on at first. And that pitch is on the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. Great location by the 6'4", 185-pound Dale, who will be headed to CSI after his senior year is complete. 1-1. Rickman swinging, slicing it down the right field line. Just foul. My goodness. It looked like it had chalk written all over it. And I think if it did, Weber obviously would have been to third, but might have had a chance to score. Game of inches. So 1-2 count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 run to keep playing. 2 runs for Metro to take it and walk it off. Let's look at Caleb's shot there from center. Rickman. Dale out of the stretch. Weber has shown the ability to steal a base every now and again. 1-2 might be the pitch to try. Not going. Rickman. Emergency swing of the year there on a pitch that was down in the zone, and I don't know how he got a piece of it, but looks like it was kind of cricket style. Like it might have bounced and then he got a piece of it. Nevertheless, spoils it, and we'll see another one. Weber. I don't think he's going. Dale. Off-speed pitch. Peterson. He's done this a time or two today. 6 unassisted, 3 double play. And Tri-State, just like that, 1 out away from putting this one away. The 4th double play turned by Tri-State today. I mean, and they've had 2 other ones that were really close to being turned. They could have 6 right now. Nails defensively up the middle, on the corners. First pitch swinging, fouled away. Adam Simshauser represents the last shot for Metro. Down a run. Seems like just every time today, though, when you think a team's done, they come fighting back for more. Dale pitching. Looked like he... Nope. They're going to say he went around. So Simshauser now in a hole. An 0-2 hole. Simshauser from Westline High School. Dale, off-speed pitch. Simshauser stays alive, able to fight it off. What's that? What's that? Injured? No. My kid? Seth? Sai? Shawnee? Kashawn? Yeah. Here's the 0-2 count. Simshauser at the plate. Camden Dale out of the stretch. That pitch will miss wide. So count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And outside. Seemed to be an easier take for Simshauser there. So out to talk to Man on the mound is his battery mate and Isaiah Burke. He's done a great job behind the dish, not only today but in this tournament. Running the staff. 2-2. Dale. Fastball up, and count will go full. No quit in either one of these teams. As another battle going. Simshauser swing and the miss. And that'll do it. Tri-State, your 2020 Northwest Championships champion, brought to you by Baseball Northwest. What a game it was, back and forth the whole way. Tri-State got out to a quick early lead there in the first inning. A couple of one-run singles, and just kept battling the whole way. Ultimately, Metro came back there in the bottom of the fifth and had a 5 spot to take a 2-run lead, 5-3. But in the top of the 7th, Tri-State answered with a rally of their own. 3 in the top of the 7th to take a 6-5 lead and would get the job done on the mound defensively in the bottom of the 7th, led by Tyler Peterson's 6 unassisted 3 double play that halted a rally for the team from Oregon. Tri-State kids made up of Oregon, Washington, Idaho on the same team are this year's champion. Congratulations to them. Head coach CJ Ketron of Wenatchee Valley. They deserve it. They played outstanding all week and played really as a team. And it's true, pitching and defense still wins championships. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for joining us here on Table Rock Sports. I think that's going to do it for me. I'm not sure what's going to happen or where I'm going. I think JK, Jonathan Kerman's coming in to call maybe the last 2. I could be over maybe on the 20. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to speculate. But just so pumped to be here. Thank you guys at Baseball Northwest for bringing this event to Medford, and then ultimately finding Joe Brett, our executive producer, president. And it was a great weekend to be a part of a great organization like Baseball Northwest, and just a blessing for all of us, from the kids to the parents to the coaches to me and our crew on down. Loved it, loved every second of it. Hopefully we'll have you guys back and we can do it again, bigger and better. So for Katrina Sewell, Caleb Franklin, I am Boomer Marshall saying good afternoon, have a great Labor Day, and God bless.